much to get the game going. And if they are going to play this fast-paced, TNC, they're going to have to try to find a way to buy space for their TA and Monkey King to get big enough to counteract that momentum.
Well, that's a very fair point, John. Nevertheless, we'll see how it goes. Game number 1 of this best of 3 about to begin between TNC, Predator, and of course Boom ID. Winner will essentially make it straight through to the finals, I believe, if I'm not incorrect. And yeah, the upper bracket finals.
Once they commit for that smoke, again, you've got your 6 on Snap, you've got your 6 on Winter Wyvern. A team fight should be very easy to pull off.
Well, FBZ, well, it looked like he may have been in trouble. KP, he doesn't commit the Rolling Thunder all the way. Mel got to run back in, does give FBZ a meld strike, and again KP threatening with that ultimate, not really committing it all the way though, and there's the Hoof Stomp coming out, and now Hyde, he'll TP in. Mel though, not really threatened. I mean, there's not really much that can burst him down, apart from maybe a Winter's Curse. The rest of TNC are sitting back and just waiting. There's no chance of that happening anyway. As Armel not going to really cease pushing in this T1, he goes for more. KP again with the swashbuckle. You do have the Mortimer's Kisses available, but you've got to hold Armel down for those. FBZ, there's that T1, it's gone. Meanwhile, Tim's, he's fighting in the backlines. He's going straight after the PL. They've got the Wukong's command up, but there's a doppelganger coming out from Dreamer, so and he'll get out of there. KP, meanwhile, rolling Thunder, but it won't lead to anything, and now they X him up. They want to find something for losing that T1, but March, he'll block out all that magic damage with the Edict. Meanwhile, they've controlled up that TA Armel, but he's copping absolutely no damage. Now Tim's, he just takes on all the backlines. Kescute, forced to commit that Winter's Curse and back the hell out of there. And that's a position 4 Parker had to commit it against. He just could not sustain the damage coming out of Tim's. Mortimer's Kiss is now on March, but he can just edict himself up in False Promise. He'll just turn around now. They'll go after FBZ on the center, and FBZ, he's dead. Makoto, he's forced to get out as well. Tim's comes back in on the puck. They're going after the Snapfire, but they miss the swashbuckle. It looks like that'll be enough. In fact, no, Tim's has not had enough. He gets X'd up into the boat. Tim's, are you going to be able to survive this? It doesn't look like it, though. No, he is for now. It won't be enough.
You're 64, you're at 18 minutes in, the smoke's out from TNC, and they want to get some blood going.
Oh, they might go for the Roshan, John. Roshan bleeds as well, so blood will be spilt in the Roshan pit.
Scanned out, though.
It is scanned out. This could be massive for the side of Boom ID. They move their way in, they'll scout out Armel taking it, and Roshan, they have plenty of minus armor, so they can take it very, very quickly, but with that scan from Boom ID, they don't want to risk anything, though. Armel going to turn around onto FBZ and takes down over half his HP, and now Tim's moves in as well, but doesn't actually jaunt in. Armel not going to go for it. The cookie is there with the cold embrace. Yet, unless it means the Roshan. They're going to try for more now. FBZ, KP going to be in a bit of trouble. He'll cop a torrent. Now the Stampede away though. Kescute, Winter's Curse, he finds one. They get the Oracle, but there's not enough damage it looks like, but the boat flies in. There's the Mortimer's Kisses flying out as well. KP, Rolling Thunder, but he's stuck in the... What the hell is that?
Oh, no, what? He's stuck in the cliff.
Wukong's command comes out. Dreamer Cell does go down regardless. Kescute gonna go down as well, it looks like. A triple kill coming out from Armel. Makoto, last man standing pretty much, and he should go down to Tim's now. And it looks like he will, as they are going after FBZ and Hyde once again. Hyde trying to run away, but there's the Boundless Strike from Gabby. He goes down as well. You know what, John? I just realized what KP was doing. It's an Australian classic, John. He picks it up. That halberd not going to be quite as effective, though Makoto seems to think it will be as he runs in the smoke. Armel pops a Tidebringer's strike, but he has a refraction. Now Torrent boat flying in, but he blinks away. Winter's Curse does come out on the Pango though. KP not really copping too much damage. They'll keep trying to go for more as they do find March in the backlines, and now straight onto Armel. He needs some help. They're burning through all those refraction charges. He finally pops that BKB. He was X'd up, but no longer. They'll go after Hyde on the Snapfire and burst him down as well. Now Makoto trying to run away. Tim's looking for the target. They'll go after Kescute instead, and they'll find a 2 for nothing trade. In fact, make it 3 as the Dreamer Cell does get caught out by the Dream Coil. And with that, do they have the lockdown? It doesn't look like they do, but do they care? Because they found another in the form of the Kunkka Makoto. He's been slowed up by the trap. Boat flying in. Will save him, though. There's the Boundless Strike. That's a lot of damage, and it will be enough in the end. It's TNC take a hell of a lot out from the side of Boom ID. They'll take a tier 2 tower as well. Destroyed. I believe it was March getting taken down by Dreamercell. Now Gabby actually falling very, very low. Dreamercell almost finding him and does, but he does get taken down. I believe that was a Radiant.
Down RML's T8. Like, they didn't maximize their early lineup, and now they're getting surrounded with their tier 2s.
Watch Armel. Makoto could be in trouble, though. No, they go after Hyde. He loses half his HP in one strike. Looks like FBZ has found March once again on the Oracle, though. There's the Rolling Thunder. KP just trying to control the side of the Radiant. Winter's Curse comes out. It's only onto Gabby, but here come the Cavalry. They stampede him with the boat, but the Mischief dodge. He actually dodges the damage from the boat. Still, it's going to be enough to take him down. Now the Mortimer's Kiss is flying in as well. Armel, he'll get X'd up by Makoto. Torrent coming in. They found the TA. TNC. Tell me you have detection, Boom ID. They don't need it. Tidebringer will be ends up meaning nothing.
Yeah, and RML is just going to solo take this Roche. So that's the second Roche going the way of TNC. No clue from Boom ID what's going on.
Again, pretty big shame. Although, there's FBZ. He does get a hoof stomp off. Mel still trying to finish it off though. Mortimer's Kiss is now flying in, but there's the Wukong's command. Mel falling very low. He pops the BKB. Makoto jumps in. He does take the Aegis. He gets it barely, and now the False Promise coming out on Mel. Can he survive all this damage though? It doesn't look like he'll be able to though. KP now jumping in, but he cops the Torrent. Dreamercell just taking that Pango out. Mel full HP once again, but he can't get himself out of this one surely. No, apparently he can though. The hoof stomp did miss, so he blinks his way out with the refraction. They are chasing Dreamercell. He doesn't want to allow this to go. And it looks like they... It doesn't even matter, Armel. He starts running again. Gabby, Boundless Strike to try and assist. And Armel does manage to get out of there successfully. But they do lose the Aegis. They do
5v5. And at this point, Boom ID is not going to be splitting up. They know they're strong together.
They got the X on KP. Torrent will end up connecting. Rolling Thunder wasn't there. And now the Hoof Stomp coming out from FBZ. Though still, Dream Coil comes out. And now... Well, Winter's Curse to stop that Wukong's command. Boom, do you keep going? TNC, they want to fight this. They do move on. There's the Water Park coming out. Keskute, he does end up losing his life. Now Makoto, going to be the target though. No Armel, he gets disarmed, and now the False Promise. Just to ensure he gets out of there safely. Tim's, meanwhile, finding Hyde in the backlines and does get the kill. So Boom ID, not a great team fight for them. They lose 2 and get nothing. In fact, TNC, they'll continue chasing. Makoto would be a fantastic target, though. Tim's, he does know he's there, apparently. He is dusted up. Makoto, Shadowblade does wear off. Tim's, can he secure it? Well, there's the Cold Embrace actually holding him down now. KP will roll his way in. Tim's still trying to chase after this. They find FBZ as well while all this is happening, though. Makoto proving to be a little bit more slippery, though it looks like eventually they do pick up the Aegis. Now to find the secondary life as they do commit the Wukong's command for this, just in case the side of Boom ID want to try and fight back. The boat will fly out just to give a bit more time to Makoto, and in fact he almost finds Tim's, but it will not be enough as TNC do claim the kill. And it's just a back and forth this game, John. I mean, 1 minute, it looks like TNC's. Certainly does, Armel. Take care of it. Rolling Thunder KP. He blinks in straight away, and it does find both the PO and the Snapfire. Glimmer Cape is there on Hyde, though, and in fact, Dreamercell, he'll run in with FBZ. Hoof Stomp will be there, but an immediate False Promise comes out from March. They're going to keep trying for this KP. Going to be the main target they want. He swashbuckles, but he'll probably be dead, as the Mortimer's Kisses do come in. So TNC, they do claim the tier 3 tower, which is pretty darn nice. Both teams just playing it very safe right now. Of course, Armel did just pick up the MKB. So that Butterfly that just came out on Dreamercell, not going to be quite as effective. Though Dreamercell trying to get his own MKB up now. TNC, they have smoked up, trying to bait the side of Boom ID with KP. In fact, no, they'll just jump in. That's the Aghanim Scepter Dream Call as well, so it's going to be very hard to get out of this. Wukong's command straight onto Dreamercell. They really want this PL kill, that the Cold Embrace keeps him alive. They still have Winter's Curse to use as well if they do need to. KP trying to get out of there safely, but it looks like he will go down on FBZ. Gonna find more. Who does he find? He wants March on the Oracle, but March actually jukes him out. Boom ID once again. Straight back into that Roche pit. Makoto accidentally using a TP when he didn't really want to. Now they'll find Armel and they'll burn through those refractions. In fact, FBZ, he doesn't commit the hoof stomp. And now Armel, he pops that BKB and turns around. They'll leave the Roshan. Dreamercell straight onto March, False Promise. It will be there in time. Monkey King Gabby, Wukong's command will come out as well to protect this March. In fact, they'll go straight on the back lines. Go after that Kunkka. Makoto, he'll get the Cold Embrace, and there's the Torrent Storm flying out once again. TNC, this could be very, very dangerous though. No, Gabby, he pops the BKB. He'll go after Hyde. Tims, he gets Kescute as well. Hyde is basically a sitting duck, and he does go down. Armel, though, falls down to Dreamercell. They'll turn around onto Tims on that puck. Tims, he'll just juke out of there, though. No, in fact, he does not get out. He is still trapped to Dreamercell. No mana. Doesn't have the blink in time either. Dreamercell, he'll pick up the kill and does find himself a gem. So it looks like Gabby will be able to go ahead and pick that up for himself. Meanwhile, Gabby finds an Illusionist Cape accidentally thanks to his Radiance. Now they'll go after Dreamercell on that PL. Still Dreamercell willing to man-fight this. He goes after KP on the Pango. Still chasing him down though. March is there to protect. Now Tims, he'll jump in with the Orb. And that should be enough for Dreamercell to know to back out. Still, it looked like a great team fight for TNC, but it ends up favoring Boom ID, John.
To contest this Roche now, with the losses they took the last time, you're going to have to be very careful with their two supports, because those were the buybacks they expended.
Tims, he jumps in. Did he get the Aegis? Yes, he does! Oh. Tims saving the day for TNC and KP with the Rolling Thunder in the Roshan pit. It's so darn strong. And they'll leave the building. But they got what they came for. Tims, he's known for making plays like that, John, and he makes another one.
That damage in.
Kodo, gonna spot out Armel. Kodo is invis, though. They do have a gem, so they must know. And yeah, KP, he had one on him. They jump Makoto straight off the bat. It's a lot of damage. He pops his BKB bone. Trying to survive this until his team can come join him. There's a Torrent Storm as well. Makoto, he's actually very, very, very tanky. FBZ now with the stun onto Armel. They're just locking this TA down, but there's the False Promise and Wukong's command. Straight back onto Makoto. Kescute's gone, so no Winter's Curse, but he will buy back. Now the Hex coming out onto Armel, but do they have the damage output? It's not quite yet there yet, but they get the double stun off. Now the Winter's Curse, but it's on an illusion of Gabby. And so Armel gonna turn around, but the Bloodthorn is a bit too much to deal with from the PL. And Tims just wants to get the hell out now. And it looks like he will manage to do so, but TNC, it looked like a great start for them, but they just weren't able to burst Makoto.
Think about what targets they want to go for. The big ones are going to be those supports. Kescute should be their priority, just taking out the sustain the Cold Embrace does, the disruptiveness it has in these fights.
Tims gets caught out, but he does manage to jaunt away, and he will blink out successfully. Very close call for him.
But Boom, looks like they really want to commit to that push now, are going to try to shove into that tier 3.
Again though, their bot lane's been pushed in. Is it going to be worthwhile trying to do this? You have the buyback on Tims. He can start any time he wants. Armel gonna get caught out. There's the nullifier. Armel can't die here. False Promise will come out on March, and now the Wukong's command. Buyback immediately from Tims. They want to try and punish as much as possible. Boom. KP trying to find the back lines, and he does get FBZ, but it looks like KP needs to get back in his own base, and he will do so. Nobody dying, but you see Boom ID forced back to that bot lane. They have to push it out. Makoto will be there. Tims forcing the rotation as he does TP down to the bot lane to try and push in the racks. He won't show himself quite yet. Back to the Roshan it is. Of course, you do have Tims available as well. Now, he did buy back recently, so he can't afford to die either. But they can't really afford to give this Aegis away. Roshan KP. He comes in with the Rolling Thunder. Now Tims jumps in as well, though the Rosh is so down low, but not dead yet. It looks like Dreamercell will run in to try and finish it. And Makoto, he does pick it up, Tims. He couldn't quite get it in time with that. Do they keep fighting? Makoto, there's the Torrent Storm, but he loses the Aegis immediately with the boat flying in. And TNC, I don't think they want to take this. Makoto is willing to fight, but there's the False Promise coming out onto Gabby. Meanwhile, in the back, Dreamercell finding a kill onto Armel. It looks like Tims is trying to find the Wyvern, but doesn't quite get there. And now they found Gabby on the Monkey King to boot. FBZ, he falls very low, but it does not matter. All of them get out. And TNC, they lose 2 once again.
Just has a bit more to play with, that Phantom Rush, and there is it's gonna be rough to really try to chase him down now.
That is very, very ugly. Plus 44 agility every time he does commit the rush as well. Like, it's such a hard Aghanims to go up against. Especially when you got a PL this darn farmed. That's the first racks of the game going down. The bot lane for TNC hasn't pushed in the no. Wukong's command will fly out. They're going to try and protect this. Cold Embrace is there on the PL immediately. KP with the Rolling Thunder, though Torrent and Boat does fly in onto Gabby. And now Dreamer Soul, he turns around. They'll get the silence off. Do they have the control though? Dreamer Soul, he gets out safely. They stampede away. Tims? Dream Call was already committed. That'll be it. They don't actually get any of the mid racks. They just get the tier 3 tower. He orbs away once again. Blinks straight back towards the Radiant side base. They look at the Snapfire. TPing in straight onto Tims. They get the Hex off this time around Tims. He's going to pay for this with his life. The boat flies in and Makoto will claim the kill. But once again, John, he has bought a lot. Like, why even do with this? Like, you could secure your win with those tier 5 items for Boomer if you just farmed for the next 2 minutes. But they're going to try and push in this mid-racks. They want to apply the pressure. Gabby going to say hello. Although Gabby cops a fair bit of damage. And mind you, Gabby isn't at level 30 yet. He's at 29. So he's not quite as strong as he could be. Stun coming out of the PL, but he'll be okay. Again, they'll go on to Gabby. He'll survive it. Dream Call will come out. They caught FBZ. They caught the PL. Now they jump in with the Abyssal. Though it's not quite enough damage. He just runs away with the Glimmer Cape, just waiting out the coil. Wukong's command and the Torrent Storm being thrown out. It's a lot of damage. Dreamer, so he's falling very, very low. Just trying to get out of there. Gabby falls low himself, and Armel goes down to hide thanks to those Mortimer's kisses. KP tried to stop him, but he wasn't there in time. And, well, more tier 5 items, John. The Force Boots coming out, as well as, I believe, another Mirror Shield that was
hold out on.
So, Force Boots are now up on FBZ, so he's going to be running like an absolute madman. And, of course, Dreamer Soul does take the Mirror Shield. So he's got a free Lincolns as well as plus 20 attributes. Gonna go after that bot tier 3. Fallen Sky will come in. KP is the one holding it now. Gonna go after that secondary racks. Dreamer Soul getting silenced up, but not really in too much danger as FBZ jumps in, and that's a massive torrent onto 3. Bone flies in as well, Tims. He does not go down. He phase shifts, but no, he cops the stun. They put the false promise on him. He commits another Dream Call, just trying to survive. Now the Snapfire jumps in, but there's the Torrent Storm, stopping the side of TNC for coming any further. And Gabby goes down without buyback. KP, he's been hexed up as well. Though Tims, the savior, he'll jump in and save her, or rather kill FBZ. They'll find the peel as well, did they? No, not quite. They found the Kunkka. They'll find the hide on the Snapfire. FBZ jumping back in. KP trying to run away from Dreamer Cell, who is still alive and is still the biggest threat on the side of Boom ID. Buybacks will start flying out. 1 racks left for the side of TNC as Boom just going to go ahead and clean that up very, very quickly. Without the buybacks on the Monkey King or the TA, it's very hard to defend this. KP again, Fallen Sky flying out. Doesn't really do much to slow down Dreamer Soul though. So he will go ahead and get the Mega Creeps for his team. And, you know, I was saying they needed tier 5 items, John, apparently.
Ridiculously big. He's unkillable. This is what we talked about from the draft. Let this game ride too long. And you can't do it.
Gonna try it on KP now, the recipe. Roshan, KP, can he steal this? You've got Tims coming around as well. Tims does essentially silence his way in. Will get himself out. Stampede. They actually do find Kiz in the backline, so it's a nice little start. Now the Dream Core coming out. Tims trying to fight everyone by himself. In fact, KP is there with the Rolling Thunder. Again, it's just Tims just dragging this out with the phase shift spam.
Clearing out that Roche.
Why not? Why the hell not? KP trying to save the day. No, FBZ jumps in with the stun. The Roshan's down. Where's the Aegis? KP, he does pick it up. It will be used immediately, though, as FBZ took the cheese and eats it immediately as well. Now Gabby jumping onto that Centaur. Who do they go for, though? Nobody quite dying yet. Looks like the side of Boom just want to get out of there. The Aegis was basically forfeited for FBZ.
Oh god. He went in for the Ags.
Well, he got it, I guess. At the cost of... if you consider the fact that it's 30 plus pure damage every attack, and it knocks them back. I wonder how much that does with Little Shredder.
Does a stupid amount.
We're going to find out, John, as Armel is pushing in the tier 3 tower. Plus, you do have the curse available. TNC just desperately trying to find something, though their base is being pushed in once again. We'll have Tim's there to defend, but that will mean he's not there for the team fight. Plus, he does... Actually, Tim's has a Divine Rapier?
Yeah. I mean, he does have all his talents for that Dreamcall Rapid Fire. It's gonna melt someone.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. The only problem is he's not there, but he does have Boots of Travel available. Back to the jungle. More neutrals to drop. So bot lane, they're actually going to go for a bit of a team fight. They found the Conquer, but there's the Winter's Curse coming out. And look at the knockback coming up from that Ballista from the TA. Still though, FBZ jumping in with the Hoof Stop and the Torrent Storm. Just to follow up, there's the Mortimer's Kisses though. Tims, he's already found Kezcute and now finds a double Dream Call. And there's the Bundle Strike coming out from the Monkey King. And Tims is just cleaning up. Oh, Tims.
No buybacks.
Just setting up everything for his team as Dreamer Soul's the only one left standing. Where's the buybacks? Are you kidding?
No buy.
4 heroes without buyback on the side of Boom IT.
Oh,
Dreamer Soul's the only man left to fight here. Does Dreamer Soul has a buyback. I mean, he's holding 8.5k. But Dreamer Soul can't afford to die because he needs that buyback. But there's the Boundless Strike. Do they have the damage output? Yeah, they do.
Oh, no.
Right, Dreamer Soul, time to buy back, sir. There we go.
1v4.
The PO. I have never seen that in my casting career.
That's quite the 3-pointer throw there.
It's
from Boom ID, I have to say. Amazing half-court throw.
Dreamer Soul could drag this out though. It's not over. But TNC, they're dumbstruck by this. Do we go for the T4s? Do they really not have buyback? Alright, I guess we do it. Here's Wukong's command coming out. Gabby refreshes it as well. Dreamer Soul, he's dead.
No.
It's over. That's a dieback on the PL, John. This game is over. TNC gets game 1.
Oh, man.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
That was a half-court throw. A half-court throw from Boom ID. Bad fight by that Riverside. And it cost them what could have been a good start going into these minor qualifiers. Now, gonna have to face off against TNC in basically a best of 1 for them in their mindset. And it's gonna be rough. TNC gonna be very elated from this win. They're gonna be feeling really